I remember one day that my father was in hospital, and I was so emotional, so very low, and I speak with him, and he said, Cristiano, doesn't matter, go there 2-3 days, and we had difficult games, and I was a key player in that moment. And he say, "Oof, will be tough because we have difficult games, but I will understand your situation, and I leave you. You can go to see your father." For me, this is the most important things, apart of to win Champions League, to win Premier Leagues and Cups and stuff. So I have to appreciate him because, as I told you in the beginning, what he said to me, he always did. So I have to appreciate. But I really don't know my father 100%. He was a drunk person. I never spoke with him like a normal conversations. It was hard.
Did he ever tell you that he was proud of you to your face?
No, yes. He said that he treated me unbelievable. I was like the diamond of the family. And he knew it. He knew that I will be a football player. And for me, it's made me sad because everything.
What's the sadness for you?
To be the number one and you don't see nothing, don't see to receive awards, to see what I...
He never saw how great you became.
All of us, nobody's perfect. We failed too many times. We have so many uncertainty in our life that we have to be capable when we are down to stand up. It's part of the journey, it's part of the process, it's part of our education. In my case, I learn the most when I'm down. And it's good that these certain moments happen, because when you are in the top of the wave, you don't see under what's going on. I'm always say to my friends, it's good to have problems. It's the only way that you can improve.
You have to be yourself. Doesn't matter if the people like or not. You think I'm gonna change now? Cristiano's self is always, I'm gonna change now. You think with nearly 40 years old, I'm gonna change? Of course not. Oh, you like me or you don't like me, it's part of the life. For me, it's not a problem. In the national team, it was like that. People say, he's done, he's 39, he's getting old. You know why? Because I didn't score the goal. Yeah. And the rest and the past, listen, Cristiano, let's go. Life continue. Past is past, it's never come again. The present, it's the best gift that we have in our life. The present. Because you don't know that what's gonna happen tomorrow. You don't know. Yeah, I don't know, you don't know. So live the present. We have to have the right mentality. I looked to myself and I say, Cristiano, what you can do it better to improve your level to up the team? Yeah. Yes, I can improve other things. Maybe, don't know, to sprint in 19 minutes if something happened, to help my teammates when he suffer or he's tired. You know, the small details during the game, and to be smart, to be intelligent, to see what the games bring. You understand? Because all the games is different, all the players is different, the system, the stadiums. You have to be capable and ready when you suffer, when you struggle in the game, you know, to be compact, to run for your teammates and be a team. We want something very special, Euro Cup. We have to have the steps under the ground because we won 2016 and now we want to win the World Cup. It's possible, yes, it's possible, everything is possible, but you have to be realistic as well. As I told you many times, my dream is to win something for Portugal national team, and I won both, 2 titles, which is make me feel happy. I win every clubs that I played with. But World Cup, it's a dream. It's a dream. The people who call me arrogant, most of them, I like, one day to sit with them and to have a shot with them, to see which way they see that I am arrogant, because I think they have to sit with me, to speak with me, to know who is real Cristiano. Because sometimes I really don't know. Maybe sometimes I agree, maybe I have bad image in the pitch because I'm too serious, I take serious. But if you really know me, if you are my friend, if you live inside to my house, if you share the day with me, you will know that I hate to lose. Since when I was young, I always learn, if you give, the God gonna give you the double. So this is what's happened in my life. Since I started to do that, everything in my life become better and better. So I will still carry on to do that because I think it's important, and I feel good when I do that. I always feel from the beginning that I was different than the other ones. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that. The best players always follow the best players. They want to be in the top of the game because the other ones, they are there. You cannot rest or sleep because the other one can pass you. Of course, we fight with everyone. With Neymar, with Messi, with Lewandowski, with Higuain, with the top of the best players in the world. Cristiano. The most important thing, I knew it, and everyone know that. And he said, Cristiano, we have money, we have everything, we have fame. And he say, I have millions, billions, but the most important thing, it's the family. Keep your family healthy, good, and take care of your family, because this is the most important thing in the world. Apart of that, of course, you have your life, your private life, you have your girlfriend, you have your cars, your houses, your fame. But in the beginning, your family, it's always with you, for the good moments and for the bad moments. To be in my shoes is not easy, but I'm not complaining. I just want to say that I'm feel happy. All this happened because of reason. The reason is I'm unbelievable inside the pitch. This is why the people have so much interest on me.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best. When I was a kid, at 11, 12 years old, we didn't have money. And we live in the same place that the other place, the younger places, because I live in Madeira, and I look my family 3 in 3 months. It was hard, so very hard periods without the family. In the later night, like 10:30, 11, we are a little bit hungry. So we had a McDonald's next to the stadium where we live, and we always go to the back door and we knock the door. Hey, any burgers left? And Edna and 2 more girls, which they are unbelievable. I never find the girls again. To give something back, because that period, it was a period that I was appreciate so much. In the beginning, probably was my father. My father in the beginning pushed me a lot, not a lot, a little bit, to follow my dream. In the beginning, with 7, 8 years, it was my father, because he saw that I had some talent, and he kept pushing me to play not only in the street, but we had a local team in Madeira that they call Andorinha, and I start, to be with teammates, and I start, the rule of football. I start that there. Why we don't believe that we can do it better? We have to believe. You have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we have to. We're not going to give up. The only give up is the guys who is weak mentally. You should be proud of yourself and look in the mirror and say, listen, I give everything. And I think all of us, we should do that, because new year, we change the page, we have many things to win, we have to believe on that. If not, will be a nightmare. This is why I say we have a long way to improve, because for me the most important things is for you to look yourself and say, I can do it better. I can help the team much more. For me, the most important thing is the mentality. I think the best advice, I'm not the kind of guy to like to give advices. I prefer to be as example.
Yes.
Because I'm an example. I'm there every morning. I do the same stuff. I'm probably the first ones to arrive and the last ones to go out. I think the details speak for itself. So, because as I told you before, they listen one thing and in 2 minutes they already forgot and do it whatever they think it's better. This is why I say I like to lead by example. And some ones they follow me, not much, but most of them no. But for me, it's not surprise me. Not surprise me because they're not gonna have longevity careers, in my opinion. It's impossible. It's impossible. I think this generation, you're gonna count by your hands how many gonna reach in that level.
Sometimes it's hard to be Cristiano Ronaldo, because if you do a little mistake, everyone kill you. I know that, but this is normal. This is the life, and I'm ready for that. But I know when I do good things as well, the people put me up. But now everyone look to me, you're waiting for mistakes, and we have to play better all the time.
Believe. I think you should believe in everything, and of course the rest it's the dedication, the hard work. Listen to people who know more than you, who they have more experience than you, and believe in your talent. I think it's the main point. Exactly, it's always my fault. The problem is always me. I look like I'm the black sheep,
right.
Which is I don't like. If you do it good or if you do bad, they're always gonna find some criticize. Even in the national team, the last 3 months, as I told you before, the criticize was so bad. I mean, not only in football way, but professional and family way as well, which surprised me a lot. Looked like I was a bad guy, which is not true. People have to listen from my mouth the facts as well. This is why I give this interview, because I think it's the right time to speak out of my mind, which is what they say the last 4 or 5 months is completely garbage. I'm not gonna say 100%, but 99% it was garbage. People say false things or lie things.
Do you ever wake up and you say, I don't want to do it today?
I fight against my mind. Yes, sometimes it's happened. We are all human beings. We are not happy every day. We are, not in a good mood every day. It's normal. It's part of us.
What do you do to overcome that?
I fight against that. It's the big challenge. It's when you're not willing to do something, but you have to do it. This is the main point. This is why I say our mind, it's a box of surprises, and you have to challenge yourself to be consistent. I repeat, sometimes it's hard. It's what many people say, you like to go to the gym every day. Of course no. It's not true. Nobody likes to go to the gym every day. But you have to do it. And you know me, since young, I'm not shy away. I'm not that scared ass that I have cramp, which is I understand. Some people, they don't want to shoot penalty because they don't feel confident. It's okay. I respect that. But Cristiano never will do that. Never. Even if I miss one time, I will shoot the second time. If I lose the second time, I will shoot the third time. I'm not afraid. Listen, third day, go back to the gym, work, because you have more to show. You understand? Life continue. You cannot live in the past. I'm really good on that. You understand? I learned by the years that listen, Cristiano, let's go. Because pain, you're gonna have all the time, uncertainty and constant work. Doesn't matter what's happening. It's gonna happen in your life. You have to continue. This is the way I see the life, and football especially. When I start to play football, I mean,
Yeah.
when I was very, very young, with probably 7, 8, 9 years old, I started to play in home, in the street, with my colleagues, with my friends. And I think this is where everything starts. That you start to feel that the sport is fun.
Did you fall in love with the game immediately?
I think so, yes. Yeah, I thought it was like the first love when I started to play in the street. It was fun, and I said, listen, I like this.
Now, did you know that you were going to be a superstar your whole life? Did you have that feeling like
Never.
No.
Never. I will be false if I say yes. The people really don't know you. Who is the people to judge something that they don't know? Of course, it's something that I don't like, but I have to live with that. I cannot change my personality. I cannot change my character. I cannot change my education. I respect the people, but of course I don't agree, because the real people who know me, he knows who is Cristiano, you understand? So I cannot change the mind of the other people. Maybe sometimes in the pitch, I show something that the people don't want or don't like, but this is my kind of way to thinking, because I'm an ambitious person. I don't smile a lot in the pitch because I try to be focused. But in one point, I really understand some people, because in a life we have always the people who judge us. But I think sometimes this is not fair, but we have to live with that. I'm always a competitive player, not just in the games. I'm in the training, I'm like that. In the home, with my sisters, with my mom, with my nephews, I'm always try to competitive hard and try to win. I'm like that. I never change, because I like this. I like what I do. I like my life. I'm a happy person. So competitive is part of my life. So in Madeira, in Madrid, in England, I always want to win. I'm always a competitive person. So it's part of me. I'm always say it was the toughest time in my life. It was when I left my family with 11 years old. I was cry almost every day to miss my family, but I'm not regret. So without sacrifice, we cannot win nothing. So I did an unbelievable sacrifice, my family too, and I think I did a good option. You have to speak bad. It's normal, and if you speak about Cristiano, you're coming in the first page. It's normal, because I'm the most followed guy in the world. Why Cristiano is the #1 follower in the world? Why? Why do you think? Many things.
There's goals,
Football, trophies,
and
family,
lifestyle.
way, lifestyle, everything. Because people say, why they follow? Because they, in some way, they like me. You understand? I think, and they criticize, always gonna exist, and it's part of the business. For me, this is not a problem. I care the people who like me. I'm not waste time for the people who don't like me. I think it's waste of time. These people, they are not interesting on my life. I like to be around the people who love me. I don't waste my time to see the criticize of people who is next to me, ex-players. I don't follow the records. The records follow me. So it's good. Another one in my book. The talent is part of me, but if you don't work the talent, you're never gonna achieve that things that I'm achieve. So I try to do my things to improve myself in the training, specifically in the games, because this is the most important thing. So I always try to improve something season by season. Your mental strength is coming from that moments, that in a hard moments, you know you should do it. So, and I do it because after that, maybe in the beginning you feel hard to start, but after when you finish the gym or cold plunge or even the training, you will feel better.
I live in a different era. I can see my kid, they have 12 years old. The mentality, they are not the same. They are not suffer that.
What's the difference?
The anger. I think the anger. I think that they have the things more easily. Everything it's easily. They don't suffer. Because sometimes I really don't know. Maybe sometimes I agree. Maybe I have bad image in a pitch because I'm too serious. I take serious. But if you really know me, if you are my friend, if you live inside my house, if you share the day with me, you will know that I hate to lose.
I'm my own medic, my own doctor. I am my mental coach. My nutritionist, my doctor. If you do the right things, you're gonna be better than other persons. For example, I take sun now, take 20 minutes, and I know it's gonna help me. The sun is good for the body. Of course, if I will be here all day, I will be with wrinkles, will be bad. But 30 minutes, and I feel good. With 36, I'm still here.
How has it been to be coached by Sir Alex Ferguson?
Sir Alex Ferguson, it was, as I say many times, it changed my life in terms of football. Because when I'm arriving in Manchester, I was a good player, skillful player, but I'm always thinking about dribbling, and if someone touch me, I'm going easy to the floor. And he said that a few days ago in an interview. I learned many things. Decision make it. I didn't have decision make it, so it was good. It teach me many things in terms of to be a good player, and of course a man too. So I keep unbelievable memories from him. It's a fantastic guy.
How has it been to be coached by Sir Alex Ferguson?
Sir Alex Ferguson, it was, as I say many times, it changed my life in terms of football. Because when I'm arriving in Manchester, I was a good player, skillful player, but I'm always thinking about dribbling, and if someone touch me, I'm going easy to the floor. And he said that a few days ago in an interview. I learned many things. Decision make it. I didn't have decision make it, so it was good. It teach me many things in terms of to be a good player, and of course a man too. So I keep unbelievable memories from him. It's a fantastic guy.
As I was young, you know, I had a different personality. I believe in myself, in other, not only in football, but in other areas as well. To be honest, was zero pressure. I didn't have any pressure. When I moved there, I didn't feel pressure. For me, the pressure, it's the people who was in a war, that didn't have food to eat, that deal with the guns during the night, the shots. For me, this is the real pressure. As I told you before, I left my house with 11, 12 years old. I cry every day. So, honest, I'm not gonna tell you that to be cocky or whatever, but pressure was zero. Of course, you have the other issues. Make sense, gonna work out professionally. But in the other way, to be honest, I felt free, because any place I play, I show my level. The most important thing is the consistency. If you have consistency, you're gonna be good in the future, or you're gonna be better than other ones in the future. This is my opinion. I think it's part of the life. It's like that. Who told you the opposite? They are not part of this world, in my opinion. If you want to achieve successful, it's the only way. So you're never gonna be in a higher level so many years. You can be 1, 2 years, okay. 20 years, 13 years, it's impossible. Forget it. If someone tells you the opposite, in my opinion, they're lying. If if you are not consistent more than other ones, if you don't do it at something more than other ones, you're never gonna be number one like me. When you are younger, you think you're gonna live forever, you're gonna have power forever, you think you are unbreakable. Sometimes you don't want to go to the gym. Of course, no. Sometimes I don't go to the but I go because I have a compromise with myself. But I'm not go happy every day. You think I'm wake up off the bed every day happy or with my wife or with my kids? Sometimes I'm not. We focus so many things and we forgot to focus the main thing.
You can have 100 problems, but if you have a health problem, you have one problem.
Exactly. You want to live a good life? Yes. I like to drink. I like to eat burger. Okay. You're gonna pay the bill in the future. Right. I think the most important is to find the balance. If you are not consistent more than other ones, if you don't do it at something more than other ones, you're never gonna be number one like me. But I have so many great moments, thanks God. Not just here, but in Manchester too, when we win the Champions League, the Cups, the League, when I win the Golden Ball, Golden Boot, here in Real Madrid, I did the same and I win the same. It's hard to say a specific moment. I had so great moments in my career so far that it's not will be fair to mention only one. I have to mention many years. The last 8 years, in my point of view, it was amazing. And to be in the top level 8 years is not easy. It's not for everyone. It's hard. It's part of my sacrifice, my obsession to win, to have success. You know, when I say success, it's I work for that. Talent is not enough. I dedicate myself so much that this is part of me. Records is part of me. I don't follow the records. The records follow me, which is different.
Are you addicted to winning?
Yes, I am. I'm addicted to the success. Because
that's the thing that really drives you.
Yes, I think so. And I think it's not something bad. I think it's good. It motivates me. If something don't motivate it, it's better, to stop. They are not the same. Nobody is the same. Day by day, we're getting old. Every one of us. You understand? It's normal. You have to adapt. And I think nobody in this game have this brain that adapts with his age. I'm not going to be cocky to say that I'm the same that when I was 20. Of course, no. But I'm adapt and I be smart to know my strength, what I'm good to do. And I'm still playing the high level and I score goals and I will continue to score goals if my mind is clear and happy and if the people surround me that help me to be a successful player, especially the coach, the president, directives. But when you feel that the energy don't go surround you, it's difficult you to be yourself.